Before I reply to this nasty email Mr. Uganda wrote me, I have to say this. I used to watch Mr. Uganda's channel in 2020 because I was like, finally, a Ugandan that I can support. At this time, he wasn't going by Mr. Uganda, but I knew he's Ugandan by his real names. I wasn't and still not attracted to Mr. Uganda because he isn't my type. I'm also not attracted to bisexual or gay men. My type is straight, tall men that are muscular in their late 20s or next age bracket. Who dance like men. Yeah, I seen them backyard news reports and have decent personalities. I said decent personality because I don't expect anyone to be perfect. Mr. Uganda, you were disrespectful to me first. Your behavior towards me is disrespectful. I'm not randomly disrespectful because being randomly disrespectful is never in my character. Ask yourself, why are you the only one I don't get along with among our mutual friends and on YouTube? When I used to watch your YouTube channel, we've been some of the same live streams, and you tell one of your friends you just message them, you got something to message them after the live stream, or you'd be on some panel saying, I was talking to so-and-so, but you didn't reply to my messages. You got time for 10,000-hour live streams, but you don't have time to reply to my messages. You asked for my number first, and I didn't hesitate because I was like, he would be a cool friend to have. He's cool because I could talk to him about the esoteric stuff, world events, current events. Hidden in plain sight, Uganda, my life. He said this after he said another disrespectful thing somewhere else in front of mutual friends. The reason I'm beyond rude to you is because I got tired of your disrespect and I have zero tolerance for disrespect. You have double standards, Mr. Uganda. How many YouTube videos have you done talking about other YouTubers? But if anyone mentions you in a chat, it's a problem. I'll talk about all the times I mentioned you in a chat on YouTube. On Aji's Corner's live stream when Fang said you're immature, I agreed with Fang because your behavior is immature based on your behavior towards me. I don't know why Fang said you're immature because I didn't ask her what happened between you two, so she might have another reason why she called you immature. Another time I mentioned you was on one of Kwesi's live streams when he asked you about my comment on the screen about the topic of his live stream, to which I replied, Mr. Uganda blocked me, ask your other panelists. One of the other times I mentioned you in your YouTube chats, is in AM's live stream when Kwame said to me he's gay while calling you gay. I replied to Kwame saying, that's great that Kwame is gay. I'm not in the business of pushing anyone out their closets. Another time I mentioned you is when Empowering Edos and GK asked me about you, and I answered I stopped watching your channel a while ago. GK asked me why I stopped watching your channel, and I said because I fell out with you, without going into details. Since when does requiring you to be a decent person mean I'm entitled to you, or a bully? I noticed asking you to be a decent person is rocket science to you. Your disrespect is subtle. Most people will notice it if you're consistent with them, or they aren't trying to get to know you as a person, Mr. Uganda. I stopped talking to you because I got tired of your disrespect. I'm only returning the negative energy you sent my way first. You are one way behind the scenes, a different way in front of the scenes. I'm like, make up your mind. What do you want to be? I don't know what you got going on with other people. I can only speak for myself. I don't hate you. I don't resent you. However, I got tired of your disrespect. I don't like your character because you don't know how to be a decent human being. You kept repeating the bad behavior that you apologized for, and then I asked myself, why am I apologizing for your bad behavior? Why should I forgive you when you aren't sincere in your apologies? You need to stop projecting. Evil mess is you asking for my number and fooling me into thinking you want to be a real friend when you aren't genuine. Evil mess is you calling people who call you out the wrinkle community. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? The people that are older than you that you call the wrinkle community don't have wrinkles and even have better bodies than you. For the record, I don't have a playbook, I don't control anyone, and I don't own anyone. The only disgrace I see here is you, because being decent is rocket science to you. You act like you have no home training. I don't know where Mr. Uganda learned that behavior, because that's not a Ugandan thing, American thing, or a British thing. I think he's been so used to his friends saying it's okay for him to do that to his friends. So when I came along and called him out on his bad behavior, he mad at me because I won't let him be disrespectful towards me. No matter how busy I get, I never ghost people, especially my friends or people trying to be my friends. Where I'm from, ghosting people is disrespectful.